Hello again and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis as Milan. I hope everybody is doing splendid this evening and enjoyed the last warring episode. Despite my little bit of exhaustion I may have been exhibiting towards the end, it was a very intensive playing session, I guess. I am today, however, totally refreshed and ready to go again. So, before we get started, I did want to take one more opportunity to admire, now that we have a moment of peace and quiet, this nice Netherlands that has formed as of 1505. And I am very curious if any of you have any insights as to whether this is an event-driven process. It seemed partially event-driven, but just the extent of it seems that there may also have been a little bit of luck at play. And I'm curious to see how this evolves further, since Maria is still in charge there. I'm not sure what that entails, because I'm not somebody who overly obsesses about the Burgundian inheritance, and thus knows every possible storyline that could evolve from that. They have an heir, and as you can see, the Netherlands is actually in a personal union with Burgundy. Impossible to say exactly when that happened, since it says here that it happened in January of 1444, which is obviously wrong. Anyhow, looking quite good for Burgundy and or the Netherlands then, depending on how that event evolves. Aside from that, in our own little world, we did return Savoy their cores. They do, however, have one more core here that we could get back. The current owner is only allied with Scilly, which is a plus. I did, however, unfortunately notice, despite our claim over here, that the claims that Dalmatia once had here must have expired. They still do have some territory. Sadly, though, they do not have these. So our plan to create a little vassal over here, unfortunately, that has to be put on hold. Regarding our next war, I personally want to go and consolidate the south. In keeping with that idea, we actually need a claim down there. So we need to get a spy network up and going. As Savoy, however, is currently loyal, I do want to pull my diplomat out of that country and start him improving relations with some of these people up in the southern tier of the HRE. Not Ingolstadt, they're in a personal union, so that aggressive expansion number there does not matter. But all of these who are a little bit at the border, want to improve relations with them. However, before I do that, I think we should go straight for getting the core back that we need. That does mean I want my... either one, doesn't matter. That does mean that we won't actually be taking territory over here in the Dalmatian coast. It's tempting, but again, priorities. Same culture here. Those are the territories we want. We don't have a lot of AE to just be throwing around. We'll get to that stuff later, I'm sure. Alright, it will take our troops a month or two to get into position, so maybe they can, I don't know, improve relations with somebody who's already high enough, but I want to get a little bit of a hug in for 1 month. Alright, whoops, let's stop there. Venice has left the coalition, as has Florence. The coalition is gone. That's good. I didn't think it was going to hold together for now anyways. We also have an election, so let's keep the same fellow, since our Republican tradition is nice and high. And we got some extra admin points. That is useful. I did actually notice, and this is something I had mentioned previously, we're actually at 100% here, but we don't have any danger of a disaster firing. This is true, but it is marked as an X. That's a fine bug for me, though. I'm just going to let it ride for now, but we have to get this lower, which means no more calling diets for a while, unfortunately. And hopefully some of these other huge events that are adding 10% will go away very soon. If not, I am going to maybe have to get rid of one of their perks, or maybe even this supremacy over the council perk that gives everybody higher loyalty equilibriums. I'm going to try to put it off, though, because I really want this development cost reduction so that we can dev up soon to push colonialism. Oh, we're going to have a hard time getting over there. I'm not going to go through those noble rebels. Oh well, I'll have to figure out another way. It's alright. Let's get this war on, though. I'll probably have to request access through there and then go up through there. It's a little bit of an annoyance because my diplomats have better things to do. But, oh well, so it is. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I bring them down here. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot about my fleets. I doubt that Scilly has much of a fleet, so I'm going to actually upgrade my fleet there now while I have the chance. I will, however, get everybody who is not a bark separated out. Not the army, then take just them, merge them all up, send them all over to Ferrara. We can maybe transport our troops over in other ways if need be, hoping that, of course, they don't get stack wiped on the way, but yeah, 5k, I don't think Scilly's going to come over and do anything to us. It'll be fine. Well, we are at it as well. I wanted to resolve the issue of our fleet. We have a little bit of flexibility to make some more ships, and I want to make some heavies. Because we are kind of rolling in the money. So I'm building 5 of those, and I'm going to build 1 more caravel down here as well to get our trade fleet up to a even 15. And now we can launch this attack. Doom, declare war. No reason to bring Scilly in as a co-belligerent. Yeah, definitely not. We could take that group, I'm quite sure. But there's just no reason to. There we go, and let's keep it rolling here. Alright, Salusa is done. Oh, he's got some movement speed bonus, that's nice. Only need 3 people here, so let's get the rest of the group off. Have them sit, I don't know, somewhere where they're not going to be taking attrition with the Savoyard army as well. Hopefully our fleet, yes, we got to get our diplomat busy up here. Super busy. Improve relations. I really would love another diplomat. I think the diplomatic idea group is going to be our next goal. Alright, these guys are taken care of. Let's get a little army ready to go. Attach them to the transports. Get them out. See what we see here. See if we can not get stack wiped. I think we're going to be fine. I don't think Scilly is going to make any sort of a move. And then we can start hauling over all the others as well. Alright, pirates again. That's fine. The heretics of Corsica have been converted. Excellent. We can turn off that missionary edict. Ah, Savoy is chasing them down up there then. Alright. Thank you, Savoy, for getting us military access there. Probably wise if you didn't take a battle in the mountains there. You're still going to win, but not going to be comfortable. Alright, our troops are there. We don't really need them there anymore, though. Austria is renting troops. They are still at war with England. Interesting. Alright, let's just move this along. We have taken that. We can get them in there. Oh, okay, they apparently have now canceled that access. Tell you what, I'm going to get really sick of doing that. If I don't get my cannons over here at least. So let's pull them in, get some cannons over, and take that capital a little bit quicker. 21. I really want my diplomat back. We're gonna rotate him around like crazy here. Alright, Memmingen is okay. Strasbourg, Württemberg. Yep. Everybody, let's get everybody up to about 20 on that southern periphery here. You can load up on ships as well and head on over there to give a hand. Looks like we've got some more troops coming up over here as well. Are they attached? They are not. Let's tell them to attach. I'm really unsure what to do. They could, nah, no reason to chase them down. It's fine. Oh, well, maybe there is. I have no free general, though. They would be attacking without a general. That little stack is not keeping up. I can't really get him a general either. Oof, I don't really like attacking without a general, even if it's a 4 stack. But, you know, let's try it once. I think it'll be fine. See? Yeah. River crossing, hills, you know, it's fine. Alright, and then we'll get them down into the capital there. Technically, that extra artillery is not doing any good there. So let's move it up. Oh, we can't? Oh, because of the way he came in, we can't move that artillery up. That's a bit of a shame. It's alright. Alright, Württemberg is up to where they need to be, so let's get somebody else on to Strasbourg. Keep an eye, see if maybe Brittany is kind enough to give France back some more corps. That'd be funny. Alright, we have won the siege of Salusa. Tell you what, we can tell him to come on over as well then, right? Yeah, we can. We'll see. Don't really want to. I kind of want to wrap this war up ASAP. But it would be foolish of us not to get something out of our little friends over here. That is a tough question. I am going to actually deploy this army. No, I'll leave them there. No. I'm going to send them over here. They're getting ready for new adventures. Those adventures can begin when? Profiteering in Bastia. Aragon's opinion of us does not matter. They are mere subject. Alright, we can pull both of these diplomats back now, because I can get my claim up down here, and it should be on the most valuable province, which is this one here. Fabricate a claim on you. Okay, there we go. And yes, I was going to tell you when our truce was up here. December of 07. Means it's still over a year away. I think we have enough time to see some of these sieges out then. Let's get the diplomats up and improving further with some of the southern states. Augsburg's fine. Constance is still a little bit lower than I said I wanted everybody down there. So we will have them do 1 or 2 things. Alright, you guys looking good. I could actually get the cannons there now. Get the cannons here. You guys can come back and maybe pop back into our home country. Embark on some transports. Come on home. I've got way too many troops sitting there. Do not need that. You guys get off. Do I need them north or south? Tell you what, let's send them north. They do have 2 cannons with them, correct? No, they do not. They are all there. How many horses have you got? I am going to keep 1 horse there. And we will almost be ready to wrap this up. Where is this little ship? That's my new caravel. And all of them can get together and get back on protect trade duty. That siege is really dragging out, 85%, and we still have not got it. That's pretty impressive. Alright, we've got an 8-4 stack there. Yay, that is about time. Alright, let's pull him back. What do we want to do with this? Croatia is allied with Poland, not great. Sicily is allied with manageable persons. I don't think I want them to tell them to give cores back. But if I do, it won't cost anything. Maybe getting rid of Zagreb is a good idea. Because Croatia, allied with Poland, is a good stop for the Ottomans, and a fort there to help them out would be useful. And it would make Croatia feel even better about us. So let's try that. Peace and return cores. Zagreb to Croatia. I'll let you keep Rijeka though, because Sicily and Bohemia is a bit more manageable if we decide we want Rijeka later. I actually need to hand over occupation here to Savoy. And then tell them to give it up. Tiny bit of aggressive expansion, but yes, it's the usual suspects, of course. It's really a shame we can't get some more of them on truce timers, but maybe soon enough. And not a lot else we can do here then, because, you know, it's all over. We could make Italy a vassal. No, that's a lot of AE, I'm sure. Yep, it is. Good to know. Alright. Relatively straightforward then. Doesn't cost us anything. That's why we want to do it. Great. Let's get all of these guys home now as well. Get that fleet. Go somewhere like there. Our heavies are coming online, but I will wait a bit before I do anything with them. Austria still likes us, that's good, but let's make sure they like us even more. The Siena has ended. We can invest in a new idea. However, I'm not going to, because I am still thinking about deving up. Recall our diplomat from Memmingen. Let me take a look here. Do we have any artillery? Nope, I'm gonna have to wait. Oh. I want to give 2 artillery to the Northern Army. And then I want to compare the sizes here and see how we're doing on comparisons. 822, 84, and will be 2. So let's give 1 more Black Knights down to here. Move the whole army then there. They are attached. All right. And getting to be 1 year until we can have our war for land that we will actually take, in principle. So, one thing I'm going to just do with my diplomat then, since I... wait, let me check Ragusa first. It's possible. Tell you what, let's improve relations with Ragusa. How's Siena looking? Still fine. How's Bologna looking? Okay. Hopefully they'll get back... Oh, before the end of the month? Not quite. My fault. Improve relations with Bologna. A golden era for culture. We get a cheaper level 2 stability cost modifier guy. Could be a backup for when Leonardo dies. How much exactly are we making a month? 10. Just really up. Siena no longer transferring trade. And we are really raking in the money. Let's build ourselves another shipyard then here. Still wanting to hold off in Genoa. Oh, nope, that's not our province. None of them are totally up to capacity yet, but I can get one up in Salerno. Alright. Now we can move the clock forward. Again. Merge up the troops. Might as well get them drilling. They do have a year. Those guys cannot drill. National Bank pays dividends, more money, which is exactly what we kind of like don't really need. Alright, let's get the fleet over to Corsica. That is the place where the last heavy will be finished. Oh, our ruler died again. Alright. Let's pause then a second and take a look at that. What do we want? It is tempting to just get that idea. So let's go with another military candidate. Yay. Let's see what he turns out to be. Spy defense. Well, worse things. Bologna is done. So let's also then work on Siena a little bit. Good. They actually have a little bit of a journey to make. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to get them underway to the south. I want that ship done. January. Oh, that ship will not be done in time for the next war. So it will just have to sit in harbor for a little while. The next war, is maybe not going to be what I thought it was going to be. Well, we'll think about it. As you saw there, the Ottomans just declared war against Venice, which is going to pit them against Castile a little bit, which could be an opening for us to secure at least one more province from Venice. All right. That is interesting. Let's get this whole fleet merged up, even though they're rather mixed. Little access, yes, for Siena. You should not have affiliated yourselves with people such as Venice. Austria declared war on Bohemia. Oh, good. Bohemia does need to be brought down to size here. And Wallachia is at war against Hungary. The war of conquest, Wallachia against Hungary. I kind of hope they do well this game then. All right, Austria. Bohemia is allied then, yes, with Scilly. It's a shame that we can't then seize the moment to take something from Scilly. But again, priorities, opportunity cost, as we say. They want military access as well. We have a diplomat who could be doing something while we are waiting to use them. We didn't get the Pope again. Let's try again. Country modifier expired. We still have this. Novara base tax 6. So, just taking a look here. Why is that so inexpensive? And that actually might be the province we want to dev up anyways. Looks like it. Because we want to dev up a Lombard province so that we can finish a mission here somewhere that I know eventually will happen. No reason to go over it right now. We'll find it later when we're there. So, and that seems like the best one, despite not having any sort of extra special reductions like cloth. It does have farmland. All right, let's then get that little agenda finished. Base tax of 6 in Novara. Oh, actually, we're still maxed out on prestige, so and there's nothing I can do with the prestige, so let's just wait. Yeah. No, I want the mission done. I want the mission done. Prestige be darned. How much do they want us to have? Base tax of 6 in Novara. 1, 2. There we go. Because then, not that we can activate another diet, because the burghers have this weird high on loyalty and are not rebelling yet, and I don't want to tempt fate. But maybe then, due to the supremacy over the council thing, the estates will call a diet for us, and who knows? You know, something beneficial might appear in that list. All right, I am burning time. The Ottomans helping out with the noble rebels there. It's really a shame. I don't think we're going to be in a position to take advantage of that war, to be honest. We'll see. Maybe they make them break their alliance. It's almost December. We have lost our great power status, which is not surprising. I was surprised we got it in the first place. Okay, we have the diplomat home. That is good. Hey, Bohemia, coming down here to deal with whom? The Pope. Could be interesting. I don't think they're gonna manage to get the Pope to separate peace out, though. That would be surprising to me. All right, our truce is over with Naples. We are going to head in there, assuming that they haven't gotten any surprises for us in the way of new big allies. I haven't looked, especially because there's really nothing you can do to stop that from happening. If it does happen, I'd rather not know in some cases. This was one of those cases, I'd rather not know. Excellent. Just Lorraine. How is Florence doing as well? Just Trent. All right. I would like to get them before they do something else as well, but we'll have to see how this war against Naples goes first. Lorraine will be coming. None of our allies will, but that is irrelevant. We will be taking Avellino. Oops, sorry about that. Got away from the proper chart. And this should be no challenge at all. Am I forgetting anything? Lorraine. Oh, we have a truce with them. It wouldn't be relevant anyways. I just like to try to click that sometimes, mainly to remind me that that possibility to make somebody a co-belligerent actually exists, because I tend to forget sometimes and miss out on some good opportunities. Confirm. Let's get this war started. We no longer have a general there, though, because our ruler died. Let's just make the new fella a general as well. He okay? He's okay. He's not going to help speed any sieges along, though. So let's put the siege guy down here. And let's take a look. Let's detach the mercs for now and send them down in there just to take care of stuff. Send him up in here, and he can then almost immediately proceed into there. Get our other ruler here. Wait for our diplomat to come back so that we can go up to Lorraine. And we can get the main fleet out and send them off to the coast. Battle there is done. Not that one. I just want to drop a few people here. That'll do. Another one down here, but that's irrelevant for the bigger picture. Maybe our vassals got access. They did not. So let's ask for mill access from our good friends in Burgundy and head on up to Lorraine. All right, let's keep things rolling here as soon as we can. There we go. Let's send them down here. Let's send the mercs up to take care of the rest of the siege. I should only need 3 people there, which means I can take most of them out. The mercs will be up to reinforce should we take any sort of disease hit or anything. Lorraine is heading down there. I missed them because I was down on the other side of the map. But we'll just keep our troops on the capital for now. They'll go do some stuff to Savoy. We'll get some reinforcements up for them soon enough. We do have a diplomat free now. So what I want to do actually is do a quick little click. Okay, and there and there. Let's say we take everything. That would be 40 aggressive expansion. Putting Venice, Siena, and Florence, Bologna, Naples, Switzerland, Trent, Ulm, Salzburg, and Württemberg. So let's improve with Trent and Ulm for now. Trent. Where's Trent? There we go. Improve relations. Ta-da. Confirm. And Ulm. Oh, what was it? Ulm? Was it Ulm? Yeah, I think it was. Yes, it was. Alright. And with Ulm. Getting both of them up to about 20 as well. Brandenburg having domestic strife. There we go. Alright. They are resolved as well. They're coming right into my fort. I do hope that fort is was up properly. Yes, all right, it was. Good luck with that, guys. I'll get some reinforcements up for them very soon. There we go. We'll pull everybody into here and then send them up. one more infantry as well. There we go. Be nice if my friends would take care of them, but that's fine. They're probably not going to make much progress anyways. I didn't see what England did there. Alright, they are high enough now. We only needed 16, but I always like to give it a couple extra so you account for any sort of annual decrease in relations or such. So, Salzburg at 17, Württemberg at 9. Oh, Württemberg really doesn't like us because they're the wrong religion now. Aw. And Salzburg. Why don't they like us? No reason. Alright, get them all up and rolling. Oh, the forces are consolidated now, so we can send them up. They're probably just going to scare them away, so no reason to even get too ambitious there. Probably will even... There we go. Siege is 1. That's nice. Might as well send them up as well, then. No reason not to. We don't need any more forces down here. Alright. As soon as this siege is won, we can just piece them out. Yeah, they saw us coming. They saw us coming a mile away. And they got black flagged somehow. That's interesting. Want to make sure nothing weird happened. Like, you know, Naples got put under a personal union with France or something. I think we would have gotten a pop-up, of course, but Da Vinci did die. Oh, that's a shame. That's alright. It'll save us some money. Not that we need to save money. We can take then Lucino Gonzaga. Just stability cost modifier, which as a republic isn't terribly useful, but still, that will get us the admin points that we want. Venice, how you doing? Nothing special. Are they, yeah, they're still protecting the trade node. This fleet can come on home. Tell you what, we'll send the whole fleet over to Napoli. No reason to chase the Lorrainian troops down. They're not moving anywhere now that they're black flagged. Church of... Cessation of church functions. What's happening here? Just a nobility shuffle. Money we do not need. They would... Let's see. The nobility and the clergy would just shuffle some land around as well. So let's take a look at how their ratios are looking. Nothing I really care about, to be honest. Yeah, let's just decline, get the admin. Yeah, I don't see that affecting us too much. It'll mean that we don't get the bonus there from them, but that's fine. Due to the siege of Metz. Metz is 1 then as well, so we can get those troops down. While we are here, we will consolidate these guys. And... one thing I wanted to check, as long as we were talking about the clergy's loyalty. Alright, we have invested in the next one. I just couldn't remember. I remember we clicked on it recently, but was that this episode, the previous one? All blends together these days. Alright. Can get them merged up as well. And we can get a diplomat back. I tell you what, though. I just want to wait till the end of the month, since I think Salzburg needs that anyways. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them there. Are we taking attrition there? Yeah, we are, because of all the soldiers marching all over us. Even more. Alright, get down there. There, that's better. Sorry, I wanted that taken care of. Alright, let's peace out Lorraine. Just for... we are maxed on prestige and everything, so there's no reason to have them do anything weird for prestige maximization. And they are totally not in a trade node of even remote relevance to us, so that's fine as well. Just some money and war reps. Get that diplomat back. Excellent. And stop. Alright. I mean, it wasn't a hard war, but, you know, we're still managing a lot of diplomatic things here. Let's take a quick look at what happened. Austria made peace with England, and nothing really changed over there. Looks like it must have been even maybe a white peace. Nothing interesting happening there. Austria is doing well at occupying Bohemia. I'm moderately concerned that the Pope might be pieced out separately, though. Got a fair amount of occupied land, but not his capital, so it'll probably be fine. And he has a stack there, so he will be okay. The reason I wanted to consider that was the tiny possibility that we want to vassalize Naples instead. They'd be terribly unloyal. We'd have two pretty powerful vassals. We've got most of the valuable Naples territory already. Nonetheless, the Pope has 3 provinces that we could get a Reconquest CB on if we go the vassalization route. So it is still tempting. What does the community think? We are at about time, so I can leave the peace deal until the next episode. See if I get any feedback about what you would prefer to see. I'm leaning towards just taking all the land. As you can see, the coalition, nothing special. Mostly people who hate us already. Siena and Bologna are at 30. We probably could have taken care of that. And we actually probably will. In fact, I'll even do that now. So who needs more? Siena. So we can get somebody into Siena. Let a couple months roll by here. Get them both out of coalition territory. All right. And what I want to think about as well then. And, oh, we've lost the claim against Florence. Oh, the timing on that is not ideal. I was so hoping to grab that very, very soon. Oh well, that's the way it is. Our aggressive expansion will go down here at the end of the year as well, so that will be useful. Let's pull the guys out of Bologna then. Did I pull it out of both? I'm not sure. I think, yes, we maxed out with Siena. Alright, that is fine then. Alright, let's get all the diplomats home then. There we go. Now, we should have a smaller coalition, slightly. Yep, usual people. Siena's still actually in it, because we couldn't improve with them further. We could send them a gift before we make our peace, just to keep them happy. And then we can think about what we do next, as well, in the next episode. That is a shame that we just lost that claim. I'm assuming that Castile is not nearly exhausted enough, nope, to set that out. Nonetheless, we could think about doing something in Venice as well. Well, they are distracted. At the very least, the Castilian forces are going to be occupied with multiple other things. Castile is renting a big stack from the British, though. Oh well. Anyways, I wanted to give you some things to think over. Let me know what you think of the peace deal. Do we take it all, or do we vassalize them and then utilize that against our current ally to get some reconquests going? I just worry that that would be a long way off, because I'm not quite ready to stab the Pope in the back, but maybe we do anyways. And then what do you think we should do for the next conflict? Should we do something a bit more ambitious? Grab Faenza, grab something from Venice, despite the fact that they have a lot of allies? Or should we even go for one of the 3 cities and try to take care of them? All right. Thank you again for joining me. I will see you again next time. Take care of yourselves, and ciao.